Round 4 from Atlantic City. More exposure, national television. Mike Jones, left side of your screen, trying to protect an undefeated record with a whole heck of a lot of knockouts at it. Now he's starting to engage, and you can see the power. He just turned it up to overdrive, Rich, right out here to start of round 4.
Yeah, he didn't do much in the first 2 rounds, but he's picked it up in every round, and it looks like he's gonna pick it up even more here in round 4 than he did in round 3. And watch that quickness he throws those punches with.
His corner wanting to double up on his jabs, and that right hand is cocked and loaded right there too. But he's going to be tough for Bruseles to get inside and land any effective punches if he keeps throwing that jab out there.
Yeah, that's the interesting thing. Now Bruseles was reaching him with jabs in the early going, but now as Mike continues to put his jab on Bruseles, Bruseles is finding it tougher to get in range to throw his jabs.
And you saw an angle there. He had to punch down toward Bruseles because he's so much taller. See, he's keeping Bruseles out there, Rich. And he just can't get inside when he's flicking that jab the way he is, not effectively.
That's the deal. Put him on the end of your jab and keep him out there. You know, Mike, to me, Bruseles has always appeared to me to be a guy who learned out of a book how to box. You know, I mean, he's kind of a textbook fighter, a 1-2-3 fighter, fairly predictable and doing things by the book. But Mike is a more natural athlete of the two, I think, and we're going to see that, I think, become a differentiation between the two here tonight. Getting around that ring real nice. Turning Bruseles.
And you have to learn. You have to learn a little bit about his character too. Well, he just got caught with a little jab right there on the inside. He just went right past his chin. But you got to wonder if does he have that kind of killer instinct, that kind of fire inside, Rich, to go out here and do what he has to do when he gets into the more difficult fight. Does he have anger, which can be channeled properly in boxing, of course, to get you one notch up, to do the kind of things you have to do to get the other guy out of the ring? Don't know those questions yet. We know he's put a lot of people on their butts. We know that.
Well, he breaks guys down. He dissects them little by little, and that's what he's starting to do. Starting to do with Bruseles.
Oh, see that little uppercut there from the left hand?
I tell you, the referee here, Earl Brown, could give Mike a hand and pick his trunks up because we're going to have an X-rated show here before much longer if those trunks slip anymore.
Yeah, kind of low. Well, you want exposure?
I don't think that's what he meant.
Oh, I did. Okay.
But only your mind would conjure that up.
We'll be right back as they go at it. Final seconds.
Round 4 was a Jones round, but Bruseles had some moments still. He got in with that long left, lunging in, but he's going to have to do more of that, actually lunging in, because it was Mike Jones doing a pretty good job of keeping him outside. They're asking Bruseles between rounds for a little side-to-side movement. There you see it right off the bat here, when going side-to-side with his head, and then they said get close. They want him to get close and dig to the body if he can.
Well, he's certainly been patient in this fight. Started off slow first 2 rounds, and now, you can tell the talent and speed. It might be a point to where he can learn a lot by testing himself to see what he can do against Bruseles.
I feel that he's gotten a little better every round.
Round 5 scheduled for 10. He does listen to his corner.
So funny, this training camp I talked about, I've seen different reports. He called it a 5-week camp. I've also seen 6 weeks written about him, but he basically said he just eats and sleeps and trains. That's it. And he goes, basically, I'm a pretty boring person.
Not right now, he's not.
Well, he saves his entertainment. He says his excitement for the ring.
I would like to see him just like that. Just let himself go here. I mean, he's obviously got more skills. He's not as much experience, but he's got plenty of skills. Now, Bruseles is not going to let him off that easy. But you certainly hope Bruseles will test him and put him in a position where he really has to be tested. And that's the only way you learn, Rich. You got to be tested.
Well, I don't think Henry has the kind of punch that can really bother Mike. It appeared stylistically he might give Mike some trouble in the first 2 rounds. But Jones, I feel, is taking command of this fight.
Digging inside right there.
Well, that'll be a problem for Bruseles if Bruseles can at least dominate the inside fighting. Because it doesn't look to me like he's going to be able to deal with it from the outside. He keeps pressuring though. They're trying to show some side-to-side movement. That's designed to get away from the jab of Mike Jones.
Mike Jones is showing basically classic boxing style. Nothing really out of the ordinary from him. Jab, jab, try to find a place to find your right hand. Flicking that jab out there, going downstairs a little bit there. But he's getting to the point that he doesn't have any fear. He can just pretty much go and learn what he wants to learn. Welcome back to round number 6 in Atlantic City. Rounds ticking away here for Mike Jones on the right side of your screen, and Henry Bruseles. And you wonder, Rich, is there a point where maybe he just steps on it a little bit and comes up a notch? Well, is he the kind of guy that doesn't do that? I mean,
well, I hope he is. I mean, and that's one of the points of watching it here. Will he continue to build his momentum and try to be spectacular down the stretch? He's gotten a little bit more control of this fight with every round.
We got some tweets coming in, Rich.
Yeah, Ed likes what he's seeing so far.
Can Bruseles keep up? Probably not. Well, thank you, PJ Cassidy. We love being here. Isn't that great? People tweeting the heck out of it. Let's see if Jones can tweet Bruseles here.
He's got that jab working pretty good. They want to show a little more shoulder movement. They said side-to-side shoulder. There you see it right there. That's exactly what they asked for in between rounds. And as you said, he listens in his corner.
He certainly does. Pretty good right hand there, but Bruseles comes back with the counter.
But I'm anxious to see, too, if Mike opens it up offensively.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering, because I think by now he should know that Henry doesn't have a lot of pop for him. I mean, he can make mistakes and hurt him. You see how much range and how much power Mike Jones has. Right on the belt line here, pushing Bruseles back. Pretty good right hand Bruseles snuck in there, didn't he?
That old veteran still in there.
Yep. Telling you. Like you said, Bruseles, he doesn't do anything wrong. He's not going to do anything wrong unless you just take him out of it.
Yeah, well, he's just facing such a physical, difficult situation here tonight with Mike. But a lot of welterweights are going to face that same situation if he grows into the junior middleweight division, because Mike's a long, lanky guy. Long reach, good speed, excellent speed, and that height.
No mistakes, we can say that from Jones. We'll be returning soon.
Starting with the third round, Mike Jones putting punches together, doubling up on that jab. Good little combination.